Hey everyone, this is Jerome Best from Detroit with your weekly recap. First, I want to give it up to the stepdad or the stepkids, aka the gentleman, um, specifically Jacob. Gentlemen break the streak. They win 2 out of 3 this week. The top 3 scorers in the league were gentlemen. So tip of the hat, you guys got the W. Again, to Jaco, top scorer this week when you play me. Congrats. I guess I might be playing you again, and if so, I look forward to it. But again, I don't want to go over the top on it. But good work to the gentleman who were getting whooped pretty good for a while there, but really kind of gave it back to us this week. Around the league, Miller versus E. I mean, E just keeps getting performances out of Jordy Nelson, but this is not enough as Miller really hurts E's chance to make the playoffs behind Stafford, and really just some low-round performances from a few of his guys. Miller, despite being eliminated, is kind of plays spoiler a little bit. Next game, we have the Peterson battle. This is one of the 2 meetings that went in the way of the gentleman. Lou had a chance coming into Monday Night Football. Needed a big night from Brady. Got a good night, not a great night. The rest of his team, you look around, a lot of solid performances, but we're all looking at Mario Manningham's big goose egg. AJ, you got to give it to the guy. Started Christian Ponder. He almost equals Brady. Gets good performances out of VJax and Cruz and a whole bunch of other guys. Puts him, the playoff start today, he'd be in. I haven't really looked at seeds, but he'd be in good shape. So he controls his own destiny, which is all you can hope for this time of year. Next game is Hassel versus Dylan. Dylan, he called it a couple weeks ago. He's halfway there. He's keeping the streak alive. Wins again, crushes Hassel, whose team is just really not good right now. 29.6, low man on the totem pole. No one really stands out on Dylan's team. He just had a whole bunch of guys do well. Roddy's starting to turn around. He actually looked good this week. Palmer bit of the Vikings, as you saw. So Dylan's 4-7, and yet he's got a chance to make it. So I guess we'll see how this plays out. Next game, Jaco versus Silky. Silky had a chance going into Monday Night Football, but he got gronked. Cam and Gronk lead Jaco to a big win. 7-4, a game out of the best record in the league. Gilfs gets couple good performances. The rest are bad, but you got to tip of the hat to Gronk, Blunt, Sick Run, and Cam Newton and High Octane, the head gentleman these days. And finally, you have the stepdad battle of a combined weight of 600 pounds. Not a great week for David, but he pulls out the W behind Rogers, who's just ridiculously good. He's just amazing every week. Brad, 2 big losses in this one. Not only did he lose the game handily, he lost AP, who's out at least a week. There's rumors he might be done, given it's a high ankle sprain. He could be done effectively for the year from a fantasy perspective. I would go into it more, however, I'm trying to get out of here. For those who didn't know, I won a trip to the Bahamas, so me and the wifey's going to the Bahamas, going to have a good time, I hope. So if you do need anything this week, make sure you talk to BP. Quickly looking around the league, you got 2 teams are out of it, Miller and Hassel, mathematically eliminated. Dylan and E have a shot, but they have some work to do. I don't know how E's tiebreakers work out, but they can't lose and they need help along the way. Brad's team without AP, I think he's a pretender. And David right now, he's got to worry a lot about whether or not Green Bay is going to be starting Rodgers those last couple of weeks if they've clinched everything. So he's got to be a San Francisco 49ers fan so that they keep that up. Otherwise, you might with no Rodgers, David has no team. Everyone else, AJ, Jaco, BP, and myself. got some good teams. I think AJ has the most work to do, as he has that. He's going to have to play the carousel quarterback, since he's not. It doesn't look like he's trying to make a move for a quarterback at this point. So he's got a weakness there. Every team has weaknesses right now. I mean, every team has some strengths. Jayco's team got a lot better with that Welker trade, which looks to be handily in his favor right now. The favorite right now, I would consider a three-way race between the Gilfs, Jayco, and BP. David and Brad or Davey and Brad are up there, but with APs and Rogers concerns, I got to put them on the next level. If you made me give you a prediction, I'm biased right now. I'm going to pick the Gilfs. But on the whole, we got a lot of work here left, and other than Miller and Hassel, it should be a fun finish. So, and Hassel and Miller can have fun playing spoiler. So, enjoy it. Have a great Thanksgiving, everyone, and I will see you next week.